सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ The primary scriptures are known as Vedas. The primary purpose of scriptures is to help us in accomplishing our four goals known as Chaturvidha Purusharthas: Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. These four goals to accomplish, Shastra is asking, may I help you? May I help you? If you want, take the help of Shastra with faith, with humility. Shastra will take care of your life. How to take help from the Shastra? How to take help from the Shastra? By studying the Shastra from the Guru. Four goals converted into two pursuits. In the previous classes I said, first three goals are known as prayers, materialistic success or prosperity, dharma, artha, kama, known as prayers. The last final one, moksha, comes under shreyas, spiritual pursuit. So four goals converted into two pursuits: prayas and shreyas, materialistic and spiritual pursuit. Materialistic success and spiritual success both have to be balanced in one's life. Shastra says, if anyone take only materialistic pursuit, that absolutely worthless, mere materialistic pursuit. The adjective mere is to be noted. Materialistic pursuit only, or mere materialistic pursuit, if anyone takes dharma, artha, kama only, it is absolutely worthless. Therefore, you have to balance your life with spiritual pursuit also. For material success and spiritual success, you need a society where there is a lot of harmony. Social upliftment is required. The society has to be harmonious and more congenial ambience should be there for your success. Without society help, you cannot have any success in your life. Therefore, outer world, society also involved in your success. For this purpose, Vedas prescribe that Vedic social design. People talk about interior design, lot of designs they talk. Veda gives a scheme of a group of four groups design called Vedic design. Vedic social design known as Varna Vyavastha. Varna Vyavastha means the entire humanity is classified into four groups. Entire humanity, all human beings are classified into four groups. How is it possible? The entire humanity into four groups? That is possible because fourfold classifications are done based on what we have to ask. To do any classification, you require a condition. Upon so and so condition, because of so and so condition, you can talk about any classification or division. On what basis Vedic scriptures have done this division? If you ask, it depends upon the personality. First, the division classification is just like, for example, gender-wise classification, male-female classification, 50 below age-wise classification, 50 below, 50 above classification. Like that, any classification must have some condition. What is that condition? Here, in this Vedic social design, the condition is personality. Personality or character-based division is the first division. Character-based or personality-based or inclination-based classification. What are those personality-based classification? Four groups are there. One group, first group, if you take, for time being, we take Varna Vyavastha. Vyavastha means a scheme. Varna means a group. Four groups are there in this scheme, Varna Vyavastha. It is coming from the ancient time. In Vedas it is given. Lord Krishna also gives in Bhagavad Gita very clearly. This first group, first personality based classification we will see first. A group of people we can take, first group known as Brahmana Varna. Guna based. Personality based means guna based. Character based division, vibhagaha. Krishna said in 4th chapter, Chaturvarnyam maya srushtam guna karma vibhagashaha. So guna based classification is a Brahmana is the first group. A Brahmana is one who is a Guna Brahmana. What are his characteristics? What are the traits of a Guna Brahmana? Similarly, Guna Kshatriya. Similarly, Guna Vaishya. Similarly, Guna Shudra. Four divisions, four groups of people based on their guna, based on their character, based on their inclination. Guna Brahmana is one. First we can see their characteristics, then we can look into our life, in which group I come. I belong to which group. Everyone can look at themselves. First, Brahmana, Guna Brahmana is one who loves solitude, who loves shama, mind control, sense control, and who loves knowledge, who loves reading books more and more, sattva pradhana guna brahmana. So this person loves lot of curiosity for learning, listening to get knowledge. For that purpose he loves solitude, he loves calmness. These are all serene atmosphere. So these are all traits of a guna brahmana. He loves sannyasa also, renunciation, detachment. He loves that withdrawal, introvertedness. These are all the traits of a guna brahmana. First group. Then second group, quite opposite to the first group, guna kshatriya. Kshatriya is one who is having extroverted mind, and he want to help others, mingling with others, and always want to lead, help, serve to the society, selflessly active. First person is active, introvertedly active, not extroverted, guna brahmana. Guna kshatriya is extroverted, quite opposite to sannyasa mind, but he is always within the society, people, talking, not withdrawal, but extroverted. Selflessly active, always interested in serving to the family, society, etc. Guna kshatriya. Then third group is guna vaishya. Guna vaishya is one who is selfishly active, always running here and there, highly active person, but selfishly active. Selfishly active, that's why guna vaishya. Then fourth group is guna shudra. Guna shudra means a character of that person is lethargic, not interested in either materialistic prosperity. There is no question of spiritual prosperity at all. Even not interested in activity much, not interested in any progress, success in life, all those things. Dull and lethargic characteristics or a trait of that person, they are called guna shudras. So based on their guna, Bhagavan Krishna said guna karma vibhagashaha. Based on their guna, this name is given to them, that's all. Why that name only given? There is a reason for that. Guna brahmanas are those people who are sattva pradhana. Sattva, rajas, tama, three gunas are there. We are all made out of three gunas. In the session of self-knowledge, I said lower and higher, two are there components in my personality, that is matter and spirit. Matter means Prakriti, Maya, Trigunatmika, three gunas are there. Since my body mind complex made out of three gunas, everyone has got Sattva guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. This Guna Brahmana has got Sattva guna is in high level. Sattva Pradhana group called Guna Brahmana. SRT, you can write in abbreviation. S stands for Sattva guna, R stands for Rajoguna, T stands for Tamoguna. SRT. They are called Guna Brahmanas because Brahma means Veda. Brahma means Veda, Vedic knowledge. They are interested in that. Therefore, they are called Brahmanas. Kshatriya is one, Kshatat Trayate iti Kshatriyaha, the one who wants to protect the people who are in need of help. They are called Kshatriyas. That is why they are called Kshatriyas. Vaishyas are those people. Kshatriyas are Rajoguna Pradhana, activity, backed by Sattva Guna and Tamoguna. So, RST, Rajoguna Pradhana group called Guna Kshatriyaha. Guna Vaishya, Vaishya is one who is always toiling, settling in one place or other and producing certain things in business, lot of activities selfishly. So, Guna Vaishya, he is producing things, therefore he is known as Guna Vaishya. What are the gunas? RTS. Rajoguna backed by Tamoguna. Not interested in much education and all, but interested in business. Therefore, RTS. Second one, RST. This is the difference. Even though gunas are 3, divisions are 4, how Sattva-guna backed by Rajoguna is Kshatriya. Tamoguna backed Rajoguna is Vaishya, Guna Vaishya. Now fourth one, Shudra is, Guna Shudra is TRS, Tamoguna Pradhana. Rajoguna in second stage, Sattva-guna is very least. That is why they are not interested in learning, studying or listening or anything. They are called Guna Shudras. Shudra, why it has come name? Dravati means who is always running to serve, to work, unskilled actions, serving to the above 3 groups, always toiling oneself. That means for the sake of food they have to get. Such means to grieve, and Dravati, grieving and running for the filling the stomach. They are called Shudras. Thinking is very low and they cannot take any decisions on their own. They just mechanically work. They are called Guna Shudras. So this first one SRT, second group RST, third group RTS, fourth group TRS. This is the first division of Vedic scheme, social scheme. Guna Vibhagaha, first division over. Then second division classification, when we come, it is profession based division. First one personality based, first P. Second P is profession based, karma. What type of karma, work, job they take up. Guna Brahmana loves what type of job, Guna Kshatriya loves what type of job, Guna Vaishya, Guna Shudra, like that. Karma, profession, job is chosen by, liked by, according to their tendency, according to their inclination. Therefore, Brahmana karma is teaching. First, let us see what is the profession of a Guna Brahmana. What originally Guna Brahmana like? What type of profession he likes? Adhyayanam, Adhyapanam, learning and teaching. Parayanam and Pathanam, chanting Vedic mantras and Parayanam and studying Shastra and teaching to others. And a community is required, education department this is. 4 departments are required. When karma vibhaga comes, 4 professions are required mainly. Number 1 is education department. We require a community which is purely dedicated for education, propagating, teaching Dharma Shastra, astrology, astronomy, Vyakaranam and other scriptures, all the Puranas, Itihasas, all the 14 Chaturdasha, all our scriptures to teach a person fully dedicated for that only. 6 generations it takes to get the whole knowledge. Generation by generation they have to serve to the society by giving education. Teaching department or education department, that profession is very, very important. That community has to be maintained, dedicated. They cannot think about anything. Somebody should take care of them, their shelter, their food, their clothing, everything. They only can study and teach, study and teach. That's why they lead a very, very simple life. Whoever take up, normally Guna Brahmanas like this profession called teaching profession, because they are interested in learning. Since they are having a lot of knowledge, they are capable of giving knowledge to others, capable of teaching to others. That's why teaching community, education department, number 1. Education profession, that is taken by generally, originally from the beginning by Brahmanas, because they have Sattva Guna. Why they have taken? Because predominantly they have Sattva Guna. Because of that they have lot of knowledge. The Guna based, nobody is responsible for this. Not Bhagavan. Bhagavan said, Tasya kartaram api mam vidhi akartaram abhyayam, Bhagavan said. Their guna only is the cause for their profession, karma. They like whatever they want to do. That is why Bhagavan is not responsible. Even who is a Brahmana, Bhagavan is not given birth to a Brahmana. There is a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya. Their guna. Bhagavan has given only name based on their character. Please understand this. We have to understand this very well. Then only we can understand what is the significance of this Varna Vyavastha. And this Brahmana Varna takes up this education department originally. Then comes Kshatriya, Karma Kshatriya. First one is Karma Brahmana. So his guna also is Brahmana guna because of Sattva. Because of Sattva is Karma Brahmana. Karma Brahmana. Brahmana karma he does. He or she does. Then Kshatriya, Guna Kshatriya becomes Karma Kshatriya. Law and order, administration, politics, MLA, MP, they want to rule, they want to take care of the society, selflessly they want to help. Politics, political department, law and order, administration department, profession taken by the Kshatriyas. Because in that Purusha Suktam also, Brahmanosya mukhamasit bahurajanyakritah uru tadasya yadvaishyaha adbhyagam shudro ajayata. So if you take the entire Bhagavan, the universe, Bhagavan is the head, face is, from face only the words comes, and knowledge also sharpness of the brain, all this at a mukham level. Therefore, Brahmanas came out of the face of Bhagavan. Brahmanosya mukham asit. And to rule law and order, you require bhuja shakti, shoulders, strength is required. That is why Kshatriyas are those people who are having physical strength in their shoulders. To do any activity with the hands, your shoulders must be strong. Bahu Rajanyakritaha, Raja, the king, the ruler. Nowadays, instead of kings, MPs, MLAs, they are not having strength, physical strength. Nowadays, we cannot compare these people. Those days, Rajas were so strong, so powerful, and you take our olden days kings and all, how powerful they are. So, Kshatriya takes the Kshatriya karma. Guna Kshatriya and Karma Kshatriya. Guna Brahmana, Karma Brahmana. Guna Kshatriya, Guna Karma Kshatriya. So, he is having Guna also Kshatriya Guna. Karma also Kshatriya Karma. He has taken. This is called administration department, political department. That is also required in the society, very much required. Law and order to be maintained, police department, military department, all are required. Then comes Karma Vaishya. Guna Vaishya alone, according to his inclination, character, business. Lord Krishna says in 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, 40 onwards up to 44, Brahmana Kshatriya Visham Shudranam Cha Parantapa Karmani Pravibhaktani Swabhava Prabhavair Gunaihi. You see that? Swabhava Prabhavaihi Gunaihi. According to their inclination, Swabhava Prabhavaihi Gunaihi. What are those karmas? Brahmana karma, Shama, Dama, Shama, Damastapa, Shaucham, Kshantirarjavam evacha, Jnanam, Vijnanamastikyam, Brahma karma swabhavajam. What is swabhava? Natural inclination, characteristic trait of a Brahmanan. All this care of 18th chapter, shloka number 42. Okay, to come to this shloka, if I start Bhagavad Gita, it will take 6 years. Because 18th chapter, 6 years it will take. Just I am hinting. Munnottamana thodarum mani Tamil solluva. So this is called advertisement. Then what about Kshatriya? Shaucham tejas dhritirdakshyam. Shauryam, valor, lot of courage, boldness, all these are there. And dhanam, doing lot of charity, aishwaryam, all those are kshatram karma swabhavajam. Swabhavajam is very important here. Nowadays these are all not relevant. That is why lot of chaos in the society at present time. Okay, this is called Jati Brahmana, Jati Kshatriya, Jati Vaishya, Jati Shudra. That comes third group, I say, third classification. Now we are seeing the karma. So Vaishya karma is what Acharya Krishna Paramatma said, Krishi Gau Raksha Vanidyam. Vanidyam means business. And Krishi means agriculture. Agriculture and business, Vanijam, Vaishya karma swabhavajam. Guna Vaishya ki, what is his liking, his inclination for what type of karma? Business. That is layak. In Hindi mein ek word, they say layak. Layak means fit for. That guna is fit for this. That is why Krishi Gau. Gauvan means cattle. Rearing the cattle also. Vaishya karma swabhavaya. What about Shudra karma? Shudra, karma Shudra is one. Guna Shudra and karma Shudra also. Paricharyatmakam karma. Paricharya means service or labor department. That is also required very much. Which part of the body is important? Head is important, or legs are important, hands are important. Which one is important? Vaishyas are compared to the thighs. Thighs, so they are also hard working people, but selfishly active. Selfishly active, Vaishyas. So because their swabhava is that. So that is the nature of karma Vaishya. Then karma Shudra is one who is unskilled action, labor actions. Because of lack of education, they are not able to tamoguna pradhana. Swabhavajam Bhagavan says. Swabhavajam means tamoguna pradhana people always listen to commandments of others and they can work. That much only they can do. So these are all called karma based classification. So karma brahmana, karma kshatriya, karma vaishya, karma shudra. Second classification. What is the first classification? Based on swabhava, guna. Guna brahmana, guna kshatriya, guna vaishya, guna shudra. Karma brahmana, karma vaishya, karma kshatriya, karma vaishya, karma shudra. So that is the classification. Now come to the third classification, parent based. First one is personality based, first P. Second is profession based, second P. Third is parent based, janma based. Suppose I am born to Brahmin parents, I belong to a Brahmana jati. If a person born to a Kshatriya parents, he belongs to Kshatriya jati. If a person born to Vaishya parents, he belongs to Vaishya jati. A person born to Shudra parents, he is called Shudra jati. Jati means what? Jana dhatu, it has come. Jana means birth. Once you take your birth from your parents, you cannot change it. In Janma, Jati, there is no change, is not possible. In next birth you can change, but in this birth you cannot change. Once you are born to Brahmin parents, you are a Brahmana Jati. Jati Brahmana, Jati Kshatriya, Jati Vaishya, Jati Shudra. Because your parents are Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. That's why those classifications are there. So these are the three classifications of entire humanity because of their swabhava. Karma is based on their swabhava, and guna is also based on their personality, character, traits, etc. But jati is based on their parents. Okay? Now SRT, RST, RTS, TRS. Guna based. Because of your guna, you have got that name. At the time of creation itself, Bhagavan has coined that name. These are all not only in our Hindu Sanatana Dharma. Entire universe this only, but they don't have these names, that's all. But gunas are same. The Sattva, Rajas, Tamo guna. All foreigners are also have Sattva, Rajas, Tamo guna. They don't know, they don't have this Vedic social design. That's why they do not know. But Shastra says this is the classification of entire humanity. There is no fifth one. Fifth one we are not talking now. It is there, some very, very rare. That I will see. We will see later. Okay, four classification, four groups are there. Guna based, karma based, jati based. 4 Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Now, next topic. Next point or topic you can take. Is there any superiority, inferiority in these groups? Disparities. Disparity means differences. superiority, gradation. One is superior, another is inferior. In jati, there is no superiority or inferiority. Where we put flowers at the feet of the Lord, we put the flowers, not on the head of the Lord. We are not supposed to put offer flowers on the head. We have to offer flowers at the feet. Shudras born from the feet, Purushottam says, and we worship the feet of the Lord only. So there is no superiority or inferiority in Janma. Every human being born from mother's womb only. Everyone born in the same manner. There is no superior group or inferior group. There is no superior varna and inferior varna. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, all are equal by birth to their parents. They are born. Shastra never, your Vedic Veda time onwards, they are never seen any disparity, differences in them. Please understand this. Brahmanas superior jati, varna, Kshatriyas are second, third. No, not like that at all. That is wrong misconceptions people have. So Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, that is why I said which part of the body is superior in your whole body. All parts are important. Legs are also as much important as the head is important. Head is also important as much as hands are important. Hands are also important as much as feet is important. Therefore, you cannot say one organ of the body is superior. Similarly, 4 varnas are important. 4 departments are also important professions. Education alone is not sufficient. You require law and order. And law and order education alone is not sufficient. You require agriculture, business, cattle rearing. Everything is required. You cannot survive otherwise. And Shudras, that serving community is very much required. If they are not there, the scavengers are not there, road cleaners are not there, you cannot stay in the society. You cannot stay in your house also. They are very much required. So everyone has to do their duty. One has to do their own duty, given duty, serving to the society without any inferiority, superiority complex. There is no any gradation in jati. Even in karma also. Brahmana karma is superior. Same, I am teaching Vedas, therefore superior karma. Kshatriya is doing less what you can call important karma, or Vaishya is third. No, it's not like that. All professions are important. Sudra karma is also important. So every profession is important. Education, politics, and business and service. All of them are important. No one is superior or inferior. No profession is superior or inferior. There are no any disparities. Thinking that this is superior, this is inferior, that is your problem. That individual problem. Not understanding, not studying Shastra properly. That is why in our society, Vedic society, they used to respect each other and they know where they are, how to do all those things. They are all keeping interdependent. The society is interdependent, mutual dependent. This we have to understand. So there is no any gradation in jati and profession, karma, job. Then next come, where there is a gradation, then only in guna there is gradation. Shudra guna is there, lifelong you continue Shudra guna, you can never come to spirituality. You cannot contribute more to the society. You can improve yourself. A Shudra, Tamoguna person, Tamasic person can become Rajasic, then Rajasic to Sattvic. So Guna Shudra can become Guna Brahmana also. Prahlada is a Rakshasa Vamsha. He born in that Kshatriya Vamsha, that is Rakshasa Vamsha, but he is a Pratasmaraniyaha. Every day morning we have to remember Prahlada. Who is he? Guna Brahmana. He is a Guna Brahmana. Like that you can see in our Puranas, so many are there like that. Hundreds of people are just, even though they are born in Shudra family, they are all taking another profession. There is a choice. Now I will come to that later. Now there is no gradation in karma and jati, but gradation in guna. A Rajasic person has to become Sattvic, a Tamasic person has to become Rajasic, then Sattvic. Then moksha is possible. Brahmana is very close to moksha because of his swabhava, because of his guna, because sattvat sanjayate jnanam. Sattva guna dwara person will get jnanam, jnanam gives moksha. Therefore spiritual pursuit success comes when you become a guna brahmana. That is why Vishwamitra struggled a lot to become a Brahmarshi. Like Vasishta Maharshi, he was always comparing himself with Vasishta. Vishwamitra was a Kshatriya by birth. Raja, he was a Rajarshi. No, I want to become a Brahmarshi. Become, who said no? You can. He became Brahmarshi later, last. That is why our Shastra never keep Shudras only Shudras, Kshatriyas only Kshatriyas. No. Every human being can get moksha, knowledge, sattva pradhana, guna brahmana, everyone can become. There is no any disparities at all. Similarly, Dronacharya was a Brahmana. There is a choice in karma. There is a choice in guna, there is a choice in karma, but there is no choice in janma, your birth. Not in this birth, you can have a choice that next birth. What type of body you want to get, which varna you want to born, based on your present karma will decide. That is possible, but not in this janma. You cannot change your birth in this janma. No choice. So about gradation I said, karma there is no gradation, jati there is no gradation, superior inferiority is not there, all professions are equally good, superior only, all varnas are equally superior only, but guna wise there is superiority, inferiority. For the purpose of moksha, everyone can become a guna brahmana, but you require shama, dhamma, tapas, arjavam, so many qualifications Bhagavan said. It's not easy, that is very, very tough. You are interested like Vishwamitra, you can work for that. Shastra welcomes everyone. Then very choice you have in a profession, you have choice. Hereditary profession is first preferable. From parents' lineage it is coming a profession, you will become a skillful person because you learn from your grandparents, parents, so that generation is coming, you can become a skillful person in your profession when if you take hereditary Vamsha Paramparya profession. That is the best. If not, according to your liking, you can take. You have choice. Just Dronacharya, Brahmana he was, but he took Kshatriya karma. Parshurama also was Brahmana. he took Kshatriya karma. Nothing wrong in that because of their inclination. You can take any karma, but any job, any profession is okay, but it should not be money oriented. Where I can fetch a lot of money, I want to go to that job is the most unintelligent way of thinking. Because of that, lot of corruption will increases. That is what we are seeing in the society now. Corruption, just like that we say. Why? Why corruption? Everyone is money-minded. Profession should not be taken only for the sake of money. What profession you like, you do that profession. Not for money earning. Amassing money is the criteria. Current time. Everyone wants to earn a lot of lakhs and crores and crores. Where from you get? Without doing corruption, you can never get like that. That thought itself is wrong. That's why imbalance comes in the society. Cutthroat comes, competition comes. So only one profession everyone takes. What will happen? Imbalance comes. That is why education community is required, department. People must dedicate entire life for that. There are people required for politics separately. They have to learn lot of yuddha kaushalam they required. Yuddham, they should not come back from the battlefield. Apalayanam, Krishna says, from warfield they should not come back. You require courage, strength, boldness. So every profession is required. How can you take one profession? I love this, I get a lot of money here. Software companies, what happened now? Some company, Oracle, they removed maximum thousands of people within a night. So that is the wrong way of choosing the profession. Studying only engineer. Wrong. You require advocate also, you require doctor also. And different names are there, different sects are there. Kula, Jati, Varna is different. Varna means Jati. Kula, caste, creed, sect, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, all these were not there at all in our society. Only 4 Varnas are there, that's all. Nothing else is there. Because of the scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, sects, lot of sects. Sect, S-E-C-T-S, sects. Tega, they call in Telugu. Tribals. All these are taken because of profession. Weavers, goldsmiths. These are all called kulam. Kulam means that vamsha, that profession they continuously do. The names are given. That was the healthy society. Everybody is master in his own field, boss in his own field. Nobody is unemployed those days. No unemployment problem. Why it comes? Because of our wrong thinking, wrong estimations, wrong aspirations. We are the responsible for all corruption only. Nobody is responsible. Everyone is money-minded. Then problem comes. Therefore, choice is there. What type of profession you have to take, there is a choice. And what guna you want to develop, see, materialistic pursuit, rajo guna only. But you won't get peace, happiness, security without sattva guna. Work for that. Work for that. That's why choice, gradation, jati, guna, karma, all these are very, very important. You listen again and again and again, then only you will get clarity. Only 4 varnas are there in the world because of 3 gunas. SRT, RST, RTS, TRS. That's all. All these names came later. All these scheduled caste, scheduled tribe are not at all required in the society. Dalits, What are they? Who are they? Wrong. Our Vedic design, social design has to come. This constitution is not a Vedic society based, Vedic design. That is why whatever Krishna said, Chaturvarnyam Maya Srishtam, is relevant for all the periods of time. You cannot change. How to destroy this caste system? How can you destroy? Can you destroy Sattva-guna? Can you destroy Rajo-guna? Can you destroy Tamo-guna? People are talking. Without studying Shastra, we have no right to judge. One shloka to understand, you have to listen hours together, weeks together. To understand this Brahmana Varna, Kshatriya Varna, Vaishya Varna, Shudra Varna, Gunataha, Karmataha, Jatitaha, you to understand, you require some refined mind. Otherwise, you are in delusion, confusion, creating lot of havoc in the society. That's why every politician should know and study this shloka. They need Bhagavad Gita training, coaching centers. Without knowing all this, in Hinduism there are a lot of caste system, disparities are there. Lot of Agrakula Varnas, superior, there are inferior, they are suppressing. Who is suppressing whom? Nobody is suppressed. Our ancient Vedic society never suppressed, never looked down upon anyone. These are all our misconceptions. So, one person does, they blame entire Varna. That is wrong. You cannot do that. Persons are always based on this. Ravana born as a Brahmana. Rama born as a Kshatriya. In the Kshatriya, Rama was is worshipped by now also Brahmanas. Pujaris are Brahmanas in the temple. Why they are worshipping Rama, Kshatriya? Because of guna. Ramo Vigrahavan Dharma. We keep names only Rama and Krishna, not Ravana name we never keep. Even though he is a Brahmana, he is a great Bhakta, he was a great, all characteristics are there except guna. That is why we have to see our culture, our heritage, how great it is. Now temples you see that sculpture. Sculpture comes from generations, from ancestors. So many generations they are doing. Weavers, goldsmiths, they are all taking a hereditary profession. People are taking wrongly that. Even Brahmanas also, priesthood, priest profession also, that priest is not interested in making his son as a priest. What is this? Who has to give respect? Somebody has to give respect. Nobody can give respect. If I respect my profession, if I respect my varna, if I respect my karma, myself, why I want any recognition from anyone? If I understand. Therefore, who is superior? Tell me. Guna Shudra? Wise inferior. Guna wise inferior. Guna Vaishya is better. Guna Kshatriya is better. Guna Brahmana is much more better. They can improve here. Choice is there. Karma wise no disparity. Jati wise no disparity. Where is disparity in the Shastra? In Hindu Dharma, where is disparity? Shastra is giving a place to everyone, choice to everyone. You take any profession, okay, but follow righteousness. Do your profession in a dharmic way, ethical, moral, all these things you have to follow in any profession. Dharma Vyadha was what he was, in a butcher he was. And Valmiki was a robber. He was also like that only. From tribal family he came. He became a Maharshi. Nowhere in our Shastra, in our society, Vedic society, oppressed or suppressed anyone, because nobody can suppress. If you want to become a Jnani, who can stop you? A human being, you have a right. Be dharmic, take any profession. Jati, there is no disparity. Karma, there is no disparity. There is no gradation. You have a choice in any karma, and you have a choice to grow in that gunas, tamoguna to rajoguna to sattva-guna. Tell me, when can we understand all this? Bhagavad Gita, this is. That is why Bhagavad Gita is the dispeller of disparities. It dispels. Which shloka? One shloka is sufficient. Chatur Varnyam Maya Srishtam. 4th chapter. Then 18th chapter. 4 slokas. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. All these slokas dispels the disparities. But you have to understand very, very carefully from the Guru only. By reading books you can never get. Because translations are difficult. Varna, what English translation you can give for that? We are giving only group, that's all. Varna, what name you can give? English. They give lot of names. Caste, sect, race, lot of headache. Therefore, 4 varnas we have. Beautiful design for the upliftment of the society. Educational department, political department, economics. Vaishyas are called economics. Economics department and service department. Much more important. Everyone is important. What a beautiful society, Vedic society. Vedic social scheme. You have to propagate, because in present society there are lot of quarrel, lot of fighting because of misconceptions, delusions. We have to understand, and how great teaching is given in our Shastra for our upliftment, for our benefit, for our kith and kin in future. They must be happy. So these are all very, very important. Every one of us, it is our responsibility to know this shloka. And you have to do lot of analysis, contemplation. Then if you talk in front of anyone, what Krishna said is perfectly right. Bhagavad Gita can dispel the disparities. You can boldly say that. I can say boldly. You also must say that. Then you are a real Gita student. More details in the next class. This is about Varna Vyavastha. Okay? Next class we will see Ashrama Vyavastha. That is also very, very important. All are Vedic design. I am giving a lot of designs for all of you. Okay. I am wearing the plain saree, but I give designs to all of you. Okay. Vedic design. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.